latest dispatch just received in our newsroom. Just received in our.
I wanted to really give my hot take on this. I guess it's not. I don't know. Maybe it is. Whatever. I think that reaching across the aisle, as Biden says, is completely useless. I don't think that it's even viable. I don't think it's going to be a working strategy. I feel that republicanism is an absolute danger to our society. Absolute danger. And this is why, dude. We came from an era in time where we would have a discussion, we would talk about it, we would use objective information and fact in our arguments. Now we are at a point in time where, since our president at the time has lied so much and so consistently, that now it's like he set the precedent of, hey, yeah, you can just lie on TV now. Yeah, you can just say just dumb shit for no reason and people will believe you. Do you know like how crazy it is that people believe that the election was stolen? Like that idea alone, I can't believe we are so numb to this, to where like people are just going, oh yeah, those crazy Trump people just, thinking that all Democrats are pedophilic Satanists and the election was stolen, despite the mountain of evidence which proves us otherwise. And it's very easy to look it up and to check the information, but we're not gonna. Because I can just deny it. Look, you have Rudy Giuliani lying about it. You got Tucker Carlson lying about it. You got all these Republican people falling in line to the same stupid shit. And even when they like back off the point, like fucking dumbass Rand Paul, right? Like when he was going, well, I'm not saying that Attorney General Barr was wrong, but I feel like there's just two sides to this. And I'm like, what second side are you talking about, bro? Like, we've already established that the election was certified, right? Like we've established that after massive recounts. It's like you're still wrong. And even if there was a slight possibility of the election being stolen, do you don't think that the nearest base room journalist wouldn't have jumped on there, collected all the information possible, and made like themselves one of the biggest names in the right-wing circle ever? It would have been the biggest case in history. And so like the thing with republicanism, is what I like to call it, is that it is based upon winning no matter what. It is about getting what they want no matter what. Even if they're wrong, even if they have to lie, even if they have to shit on hundreds and hundreds of people, they will do it at any cost. And like even the people that like are Republicans, they believe this ideology of everyone is bad and they're all out to get me because I'm a right-wing figure. And it has done nothing. Like, I am not a firm believer in we need to have an equal amount of progressive and conservative policy. I'm not. I'm sorry. We need more progressive policy than conservative policy, because the idea of conservatives and conservative policy is that it is designed to keep things the same or pull us back to a time where people had either less rights, people were getting hurt more. It's a grab to the past where only a certain amount of people were benefiting from this. Therefore, concluding that these Republican politicians, they don't give a fuck about people. They care about themselves and how they benefit off of that said system. So reaching across the aisle when it comes to Joe Biden, Carlos, it's like, what are we reaching to? All right, we have QAnon believers in this country. Do you understand? Like, we are at a point in time where arguments based on objective like facts and evidence are thrown out the window through the conspiracy. That's why we have Newsmax and OAN. Okay, these people are just belligerent liars, and we have massive amount of people subscribing to them. That's why we have like Parler. Like, we are going so far as to talk about unity. And Joe Biden believes in unity, and that's great, and that's dandy, and that's a nice little picture and allusion to Americans. But what was normal for you? That's the question I ask to any moderate voter or any moderate Democrat. What was normal to you? Was normal just when you didn't have to see police brutality in your face? Was normal when you didn't have to see immigrants locked in cages? You didn't get to see about it on the news, you know? Like, you didn't have to see your white supremacist neighbors actually showing their true colors and flying fucking Blue Lives Matter flags and Confederate flags and raiding the Capitol and shit. That was normal to you. But no, that is something that was contributing to where we are now. You know? Like, and like that's where I have a big problem with like people who are on this, yay, we're at brunch now. Like, brunch was never a good thing, which is like that stupid shit of like just ignoring problems that have nothing to do with you or just don't really relate to you in this weird ass utopia you built in your head where you don't have to see the realities of life, you know? And I hate it. So look, with Joe Biden, I am fine with my vote for him. Do I support him? Not really. I support him holding up the country from where it is right now. I think we can all like agree on that. But this is what made me more radical, is because like, especially for people of color and especially like black people, normal wasn't a fucking good thing. We've been complaining about normal since forever, you know? And like, we have to you know, really understand who are we reaching out to here. I want to live in an ideal world where the furthest right, and I told you this before, the furthest right that we get is Joe Biden. All right? Joe Biden is the new alt-right. Someone hashtag Joe Biden is the new alt-right. I really would love that to be like, you know, trending, because that is perfect for me. All right? End ramble, end tangent. Weigh in, Carlos.
Do you think it's possible that they shredded ballots in Fulton County?
No,
You sure, Brian?
I'm sure.